Hey guys, I'm Untitled with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time, we finally fought... Oh god, hiccups. Already killing me. We finally managed to make our way through the Cerulean City Gym and we made it to our opponent, Misty. Today, we're doing that. Nothing left to say. Let's just get this match going. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? Stuttering all over my words. My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. If you couldn't tell from the fucking poll, you nerd. Yep, there she is, the de facto female of Generation 1, Misty. She leads with Staryu, level 18. Great Pokemon, honestly. Honestly, her team is rock solid for this point in the game. Staryu is a fantastic Pokemon, and its evolution is even better. But we have an Ivysaur, we should be fine. Yes, he's gonna use Harden. That's not gonna help you because I'm using grass moves. Nailed him. And you're dead. Ugh. Sorry, for some reason I have hiccups. They've been kind of staying with me all day, and they won't go away, so just bear with me, please. But no, it's time for her real ace in the hole. Brock had 2 Pokemon too, but Misty's is leading with Starmie. Luckily, we're over-leveled for this, so... Staryu is a water psychic type, but mercifully, this one does not have psychic type moves, otherwise you'd be royally screwed over. The good news is, that's not a problem this time. All I can do now is Swift, which, while powerful, not enough to stop an Ivysaur. And that's that. Pretty much a breeze. Level 23 for Emperor. Pretty good. And we defeated Misty. Well, that was fast. Wow, you're too much. Alright, you can have this Cascade Badge to show you beat me. The Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon of level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you get in trades. This is something that I mentioned a while back. If you catch Pokemon from God, my hiccups are killing me. If you catch Pokemon from trades, they will not listen to you if they're a high enough level and you don't have the appropriate badges. In this case, though, we can have Pokemon up to level 30 listen to us without question. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. My throat. What is happening? You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. We haven't found that, though, so we don't have a way to use Cut. You can also have my favorite TM. TM03, which I believe is Water Pulse? Yep, TM03 teaches Water Pulse. Use it on aquatic Pokemon. Water Pulse we can't really use right now. It's a pretty good move. I believe 60 base power, water type, and it can confuse the enemy. Let's double check that. Yep, 60, 100 accuracy. This is a pretty good move. Rock solid. Water is a solid type anyway, so that's fine. Anyway, let's go back and heal what little damage we took. And back we are. Now, something I did not realize until editing the last couple episodes. I didn't realize I totally misspelled Clicker's name, because that's an O, not a C. That's Cleocker. Sorry about that. I guess... To be fair, I'm recording this off a large TV, and it's a bit blurry reading the text, so smaller case C's do look like O's, and vice versa. But that's not important. What is important is that we head this way. Because I mentioned this guy before, who was talking about trading a Poliwhirl for a Jinx. We didn't really cover what Jinx was. Jinx is an Ice Psychic type. It's pretty damn solid, I'd say, actually. Ice Psychic is a fun type to have at this point in the game. You kind of can't use it, though, because... You're not going to have access to a Poliwhirl until much later in the game, and while Jinx is fun, and has a lot of stuff that covers a lot of types, and is pretty good as a special attacker, there's better Pokemon out there that do its niche, especially just the Alakazam family, but, could be worse. Anyway, though, we're going to be heading this way, now that we've taken care of Misty. This place looks like it was ransacked. What do you have to say, lady? Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Those miserable Rockets! Look what they've done to my house! I stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did. That's unfortunate. Luckily, they seem to have gone out through this wall. Oh, looks like he's right here, actually. Oops, that's the wrong button. Yeah, it's been a bit since the last recording session, so I'm a bit off in certain things, but it should be fine. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Not at all, because you're wearing the Team Rocket uniform. So, hey, we got a Rocket Grunt out here. We got a Machop. That is an unfortunate thing to have since I just put Fearow in front. At the time of this recording, I've still not settled on a nickname for Fearow, so who knows? Maybe one of y'all will come up with a name that I'll want to use. I'm curious to see what you guys can come up with. Anyway, Machop is pretty much no match for a Fearow. Just kind of poke it with your beak. Thank you. Level up for Fearow. Alright, level 22. What do we got for those stat buffs? Ooh, that's good. And a Drowsy. We haven't seen that yet, actually. It would probably be best if we keep Fearow out. Drowsy here is a pure Psychic type. We'll cover him a bit later, as he is coming up as an encounter, but he's an alright Pokemon, I'd say, for this point in the game. Okay, that didn't do too much. Headbutt. Yeah, that's not bad. He is Psychic, so he's weak to Dark, like I mentioned. Ah, you son of a... Hypnosis, of course, put Pokemon to sleep. Kind of an annoying status ailment to deal with, so try not to be put to sleep often. Go for it, Emperor. Oh, you're trying to disable us? No, I don't think so. Get out of here. Eat grass! Nice. And that's that. Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly! Good. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole, and we get TM 28 from the Rocket Grunt. I better get moving. Bye! And he just runs for it. Speaking of run for it, though, let's talk to this guy. I figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. Interestingly, he doesn't actually care if you get the TM back for him. You can keep Dig for yourself. Dig is actually a pretty good move. It's better if you have a ground type to teach it with, like, say, Sandshrew, but it's alright and is a quick escape out of certain dungeons, so keep that in mind if you're interested in using it. But now that we can get out of Cerulean finally, since we can head this way, we can head down this way to Route 5. There is a single new encounter on this route, and if we can show it off real fast, it's kind of likely. There it is. Yes, it's Meowth, the mascot of Team Rocket, essentially. Meowth is actually a pretty good Pokemon. It evolves into Fearow evolves into Persian, I meant to say, relatively early on, and its main forte is just being really fast. Not necessarily a bad thing, but not my favorite normal type in this game. I do have plans to get a specific normal type onto this team, but we're a ways off from finding that one, so gotta hold out for now. But if you want a fast Pokemon, Persian is pretty good and learns a lot of moves like any good normal type. This Meowth, unfortunately, is dead. Anyways, we're gonna head down here a bit, because if we keep jumping down, we get to this house. I run the daycare service. Would you like me to raise one of your Pokemon? So, daycare. In Generation 1, originally, you could store a Pokemon here, and it would gain experience based on how many steps you took. In Generation 2 onwards, if you had multiple Pokemon at this place, they could potentially breed. That's not a thing in FireRed LeafGreen because breeding didn't exist as a mechanic back then. But, hey, still a useful place if you want to have low-level Pokemon and you just want to grind them up through walking around. Anyways, though. Hi, do you have a Nidoran girl? Want to trade it for my Nidoran boy? No. That's too bad. So depending on your version of the game as well, that girl will have the opposite Pokemon of what Nidoran is exclusive to your region. However, if we try to go this way, I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh, wait there. The road's closed. Yeah, this guy won't ever let you through, so can't do anything about him right now, so might as well just take the underground pathway. Unfortunately, the next town over, which is directly below us, kind of can't reach with this pathway. Also, there is weirdly a lot of hidden items in this underground path. So if you want to take the time to find them, be my guest, but this is a very long path, and without having a guide to look them up, you're going to be here a while. I'm personally not going to do that, at least not on screen. Maybe I'll do it later. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. Yeah, that's your hint that, hey, maybe there's some stuff that you can find if you're careful about it. Anyways, head out this way, though, and we get to Route 6, which oddly has the same encounters as Route 5. A bit weird. And I think... Yep. There's a citrus berry right here that we can get. Oh, actually, berries. We could actually go talk to that berry guru guy back in Cerulean if we wanted to. But we'll be back in Cerulean at a later point, actually. So for now, we're just going to head this way. Kind of ignore these trainers because we're still a bit over-leveled and I don't want to be for the next gym, but we'll fight a couple of them, I think. I've never seen you around. Are you good? I'd like to think so. I mean, probably better than you, Bugcatcher Elijah. Sending out your Butterfreeze like you're good. Pfft. I have a bird, and it's a very angry bird. You can tell because it has spikes on its head. Ooh, good crit. But yeah, now you can see things are around our level, which is kind of nice. Even though it's mostly because he only had one Pokemon. Let's head this way. And we actually got some campers to deal with. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. Alright, Picnicker Isabel. What have you got to offer us? Another bird. Of course. Should have known. Alright. Well, Fearow can take care of this no problem because, well, it's Fearow. Just continue to poke. Poke and prod until they die. And hopefully, you will not cry. Slap these birds silly. Or, I'll give you a wet willy, I don't know. I don't really know what I was going with that. But this is usually what happens when you fight campers. They just have a bunch of birds, and they go down relatively quickly. But hey, free experience for Fearow, might as well. See, all you have are birds, come on. You have anything else? So yeah, while Cleocker is in the daycare for a center, he's going to gain experience based on every step that we take. Surprisingly, not an effective method to level up Pokemon, but it can be useful for lower level Pokemon like that. That takes care of you. Things just didn't work out. No, not at all. Let's, we got a healing item we can use on Fearow. Some rare candies. We're not going to use those for a while, though. We'll use a super potion. I'm not going to show the animation of eating the potion. Not necessary. Walk forward. Unfortunately, double battles don't really exist here either, so now you just fight these guys individually. No, I did not really want to talk to you, but you felt like talking to me, Camper Jeff. Oh, you got a Spearow. Ooh, we got a badass over here. Unfortunately for you, I have the bigger, angrier version of you. Some experience points. Eradicate. I don't think we've actually seen Eradicate up to this point. They're just stronger versions of Rattata, but that's not saying much. Disposed of. This stinks. I couldn't beat your challenge. You couldn't even touch me, dude. And surprisingly, we're already in the next town, Vermilion City. This is where a lot of stuff actually is that we can use. Did you see the SSN moored into the harbor? Interesting. Didn't we get a certain ticket from Bill regarding the SSN? That might be useful to explore. I believe over here, though. Yep. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? No. But for the sake of argument, yes. Grand! I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And he received the old rod from the fishing guru. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest pottery. Poetry. Why did I say pottery? From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. So, finally, we have a way to actually make use of the water that we've been seeing around areas. Fishing rods are a mainstay of the Pokemon franchise. In this case, though, it is only the old rod currently. Press select to use it, in my case, or just select it from your inventory. Wait. If you don't get a bite, do it in another spot or do it again. Oh, come on. Pokemon's on the hook. Press A to grab it. And you'll find a Magikarp. Since we only have the old rod, the only Pokemon you'll encounter through fishing are Magikarp, because they're the only thing that you can get with the old rod. We will get other fishing rods later, though, that will give us more Pokemon to encounter, which is nice. What's going on over here? I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all. My Pokemon is tamping the land to lay the foundation. Oh, it's a Machop. Machop is stomping the land flat. Neat. Let's head inside of here, though. It's been a while since we've been to Pokemon. What do you got to offer us? More super potions, more Pokeballs. We haven't seen the next variation of Pokeballs yet. It's going to be a bit, I think, before those pop up. And repels. Don't really need anything of note here. Now, interestingly, that's the gym. But there's this tree in the way. This tree looks like it can be cut down. Kinda can't do anything about that, though, because we don't have cut. That's unfortunate. Might as well just explore the other buildings, though, while we're here. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? I forgot about that. Okay, let's get it out of the way. Farfetch'd sucks. Don't use this Pokemon. It is a joke. This is one of the worst Pokemon in the original generation, and it was not worth using for a very, very long time. The only time this thing got better was, I want to say Gen 7, I think it got a stat boost, it might not have, but Generation 8 was where things really changed, and it actually got a region-exclusive evolution that made the fucking bird relatively competent. Otherwise, it is strictly something you get for completion and never use. Do not use Farfetch'd on your team. Anyway, this place, on the other hand, I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeezes cute when I hug it. I think that's not a good thing. Is that what that cry is? Huh. My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Oh boy, this guy. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, you want to visit here about my Pokemon? Oh boy. Do your worst. Good, listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it, sleeping, warm, cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops! Look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Ugh. Obsessive much? Luckily, though, we get a benefit from this. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Fearow will fly me to anywhere I need to go. I have no need for a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. So, that bike shop. We don't have to pay $1 million for a bike now, which is an outrageous price. So we're going to cut back to there, actually, real fast. Back at the bike shop, if we just head inside, talk to the guy at the counter. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. And would you look at that? We get a bicycle. Thank you. Come back again sometime. No thanks. I am never coming back here as long as I live. These are outrageous prices. I know it's supposed to be, like, based off yen, which is significantly lower amount than the US dollar, but good God, 1,000,000 yen for a bike is disgusting. Anyway. Folding bicycle that allows faster movement than the running shoes. Yes! We're putting this bad boy on. We have the fastest speed in the game. And we got a catchy track. That unfortunately goes away if you get off the bike or go to another route or in a building. What, you can't ride your bike indoors? What, are you insane? Anyways, let's cut back to Vermilion City. Back in Vermilion City, as you can see, we still got a few places we haven't been to yet. Let's check in here. I want to exchange mail with all sorts of people. I sent my Pidgey to a union room to exchange mail for me. Union rooms we aren't really going to be discussing in this project. They're the multiplayer chambers for this game, essentially, where you can meet up, trade, battle. Unfortunately, kind of outdated by today's standards, where we just have the online, which wasn't a thing for any Pokemon game up until Generation 4, but whatever. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Yeah, Saffron is the city between Cerulean and Vermilion that we currently can't access. But for now, if we head over this way, we can actually go one of two different ways. Down here, though, first is the harbor, where a bunch of sailors seem to be hanging out. The SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Once a year, geez. And over here, though, is Route 11. We're not going to go there just yet because our objective is over this way. Welcome to the SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Flash the SX ticket. Great! Welcome to the SS Anne. And just like that, we have free reign. And would you know it, it actually is a luxury cruise liner. Enter. And welcome aboard. Passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Yes, this is essentially a gauntlet of trainers, all of which are itching to get a fight in right now because they are bored as heck. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, le strong silent type. I appreciate that, mocking the silent protagonist. Talk to this guy. Shh. I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. Right, we're mostly going to be browsing this place a bit, seeing if we can find anything interesting. Let's see what kind of trainers we can run into. Like this guy. I love Pokemon, do you? I mean, we're doing a Let's Play of a Pokemon game for a reason, so yeah. My feelings have become more conflicted on Pokemon as time has gone by, but I still like this series. Nidoran. It's been a while since we've actually seen you guys. Oh no, don't poison. Don't do it. Thank you. Poke it. Thank you. And we can also swipe this item real fast. TM31 Brick Break. I should warn as well, make sure you pick up everything that is on this ship. Because once you get what you actually need as a requirement from this ship, the ship leaves the harbor and does not come back. So make sure you don't miss anything. We're cruising around the world, my children and I. Lovely for you, lady. I'm assuming you have a Nidoran girl. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. That's bollocks, given that this is Gen 1, so you only have Kanto Pokemon. Last Ann. Oh, you got a Pidgey, never mind. I don't know. I guess to elaborate a bit on what I was saying. I used to be really into Pokemon, I'd say, from Gen 1. Maybe not Gen 1 originally. Gen 2 was really where I entered the fray. And up until, I want to say, Generation 6. But, I don't know, something about Gen 7 I just have a lot of critiques of, and the less said about Generation 8, the better, because, whew, I have a lot to say about that gen, and none of it is nice. Well, a couple things are nice, but most of it is negative, and just, I don't know what to say, man. Some people might say I'm an old coot, but I'm sorry, I will recognize when games have flaws, and I can enjoy these games despite their flaws. I don't think I would enjoy Sword and Shield in spite of its flaws. Oh no, I went around the world for these! Yeah, they weren't that strong. Just because you got them from another country does not mean they're powerful. Well, if I had to choose, I'd probably say my favorite's probably Gen 5 as a whole, though my favorite game is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so a bit hard to choose at times. But favorite gen is probably altogether Gen 5. It's got so much cool stuff. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Poo 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 poo. Interesting. What do you got, lady? Waiter, I'd like a cherry pie, please. Not a waiter. So you basically just gave an order to a 10-year-old kid who was never giving you anything. Uh-oh. You insolent pup! How dare you barge in? Fair! Fair enough. Sometimes you do deserve to get punished for doing that. So now Nidoran boy from Gentleman Arthur. Oh man, we're actually starting to run out of pecs. By that I mean we have 17. Oh no, whatever are we going to do? Oh, double kick. Actually a fighting type move. I don't think we've really seen much of those. Get out of here. You're dealing with a Fearow. You got no chance. Level 24 though. Nice. Trying to get Fearow a couple levels up because Fearow's not going to be super useful in the next gym coming up, so best to be prepared. Just in case it actually has to be used. Though there is technically an exploit we could use to abuse the gym and get through it really easily. I'm not going to do that because the Pokemon in that instance I don't want on my team, even though it is a good Pokemon, and we will be covering that soon. But it's just not something I personally want. Take care of that Nidoran, though. Defeated Arthur. You rude child. You have no sense of courtesy. I mean, I'm just doing what any RPG tells me, man. What do you got, lady? You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Yes, please. This girl is your save point while you're in the SSN. Keep her in mind. I'm glad to see that everyone is looking refreshed and chipper. And I think there's... Are you a trainer? I believe you are. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Then you're not alone. You have them. Yeah, whatever. Gentleman Thomas would like to battle. The Growlithe! Oh boy. We haven't actually seen any of those, and that's going to be a while before we encounter those. I would say I'd do a bio on these, but I'm going to save that for a bit. I do really like Growlithe, though. I kind of wish I was playing FireRed. It is a version exclusive to FireRed, unfortunately, but we'll be seeing it relatively soon, I think. At least the location where you could normally get it. And that's that. Another Growlithe? Okay. I'm going to switch Pokemon real fast just because Growlithe has Intimidate and has been cutting down on Fearo's attacks, so it takes less time if we just switch partway through. Switch back. Good old-fashioned bite. Much for you. I'm a bird, so I can just peck and you will die. Surprisingly, you're not using any fire attacks, which is a bit funky. And that's that. Nice. And that takes care of that. My friends. That's a lot of money, though. Geez, we're getting much of bang for our buck around here, actually. That being said, though, I think we're going to call it here. We've had a decent amount of exploration. We got to Vermilion, we took out Misty, and we are starting to explore the SS Anne. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen, we'll be exploring the rest of the SS Anne, hopefully, and seeing if we can find that thing that we need to progress and get past the tree blocking our path to the Vermilion Gym. But until next time, ice out.